Welcome to IDYCA GEMS podcast. I'm Senior Airman Barron,
and I'm your co-host, Staff Sergeant Heatherington. This is episode 9, and we are joined with our very special guest today,
Mr. Tchad. I am a cook here at IDYCA.
And you work the breakfast.
Breakfast cook,
typically,
yes.
Yeah, with all the scones,
Oh yeah.
pastries.
Scones are my favorite.
Oh, of course. All right, so we've talked about food in the past and how we just love DFAC, and he is one of the magic makers when it comes to the food here at the IDYCA. So, what did you ever have like an experience where you fell in love with like working with food and just kind of having fun with it?
My love of food goes back to when I was a teenager, much like yourself. I discovered how easy it was to make cookies and how easy it is to screw them up. My first experience was, instead of using a teaspoon of salt, I used a cup of salt.
and was cooking the first job you wanted to do?
It's my first interest, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, I've always worked in some form of food, whether it be fast food, restaurant. But I do like customer service as well. It's my favorite.
Yeah.
Making people happy is what I like doing.
Yeah. Making people happy is always fun. Just
Yes,
making
it
them
is.
smile, laugh.
Yep, that's one of my goals. You guys know. For day one, I go in and I try to make you guys smile, laugh, do something to break it off.
Always giving cadets nicknames.
Oh yeah, nicknames. Ask people how their bodily functions are going. Yeah. That throws you off, makes you smile.
It does. It does. Very true, actually.
Makes me smile. So
Especially
I'm
when you
happy.
come in with your different outfits.
Yeah, I try to coordinate.
Mr. Tchad wears sometimes like almost all purple outfits. He has these like bright purple shirts and the bucket hats. And do you have purple pants? Or do you
No.
typically wear black pants?
I think that's next.
Yeah, purple pants?
Yes, I'm down for purple pants.
Purple shoes?
Yeah.
Maybe?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Deck out in purple?
Oh yeah, I'll take out purple, pink, whatever.
Of course. Have fun.
That's right.
Alright, so do you enjoy baking or cooking more? Is there a different maybe type of just culinary art, I suppose, that you enjoy most?
Yes, baking is what I like to do most. Cookies, pies, cakes especially. Cheesecake is one of my favorite things to make. So good. New York cheesecake, it's gotta be at least 2.5 inches tall, right?
Oh my goodness.
And have you always been in Pierce, Idaho, or did you?
Nope.
Where
Nope,
were you
I-
originally from?
I'm originally from the Seattle area. I was born in Bergen, Washington.
And how'd you end up here?
Well, a long life of moving with my family, and then I wound up dating a gal. And she was here in Idaho, and that was 20 years ago. Here I
So
am.
when you moved to Idaho, or I guess, was it kind of temporary at the time, and then did you fall in love with Idaho, or did you just kind of decide to stay here? Cause
Oh, I fell in love with Idaho. As soon as we went out in the woods and nature, I fell in love with Idaho.
so Pierce is the
It's-
perfect place.
It's way different than the Seattle Puget Sound area. There's lots of trees there, but there's no woods.
Mhm.
You gotta go east to go get the woods. I love it out here.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
All right, so I guess so. You said that you mentioned that you worked. All of your previous jobs have kind of been working with food. When you came to the IDYCA, or at least when you found out about it, were you set on working in DFAC, or did you just? Why did you want to work at the IDYCA?
Okay, that's an excellent question. Excellent question. I did have a restaurant here in Pierce, and I loved working that restaurant. I'm very busy. But what attracted me to IDYCA in particular was seeing the transformation that you kids go through. My favorite story is of this one kid. I can't remember his name. He came into the restaurant, pants hanging low, chip on his shoulder, didn't smile, not a bit. Very unhappy to be there. Then at the various times when they get to go back out again on mentor days, family days, whatnot, they would come into the restaurant and I'd see this transformation where their attitudes change, their demeanors change, they smile more, they're more respectful. What really blew me away was at the end when his parents brought him back in with a whole group of kids, and that whole group ate a whole bunch of food, made a big mess, but they didn't leave it this time. This time they cleaned up the whole place, with the floor everywhere, brought all the dishes into the kitchen, offered to wash them, and left. And it was transformations like that that really gave me hope for our future.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That is so
And that's
awesome.
what brought me here. I saw the opportunity to work here, and I said, I'm all over it.
All right, so how many years have you been working here?
Been here since 18 TAC 2.
Oh, wow. All right. So how do you think that working here has changed you at all?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I think it's changed me. I'm not sure how, but I know it's changed me.
Mm-hmm. Do you have maybe like a different outlook on life, or?
Hopeful.
Yeah.
Yeah, a more hopeful outlook on life, that's for sure. Yeah.
For you, when you were younger, who did you look up to? Like, who did you aspire to be?
When I was younger, like your age, I had no clue what I wanted to be. I know that I wanted to be in some sort of a field where it had an effect on people. I just didn't know how or where. So, and I ended up here. So, I'm completely happy. I love it here.
That's awesome. All right, so I know I've been on KP, which is Kitchen Patrol, where a couple of cadets, typically 5 at a time from every flight, not all together, but we have this thing called duty flight where for 2 weeks, every one flight is in charge of cleaning up the Ed Center and laundry on Sundays, and they also help serve food and DFAC to all of the flights. And I know that I've been on KP a couple times, and almost every single time that I've been on it, you've played music. Do you have a special connection with music, and is there a specific type of music that you enjoy, or do you just enjoy sound and just music in general?
I firmly believe music is the key to a person's soul and happiness.
Mm-hmm.
And what people get out of that is it's completely different depending on the music you listen to. While in DFAC, I like to keep it cheerful and high energy.
Yeah.
Music that motivates people, it makes people happier to move faster. So you get more stuff done and have a good time.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I don't want to happen while you're in there, is to work hard, do a good job, and have a good time doing it.
Yeah. Have you always listened to music while you're working, not just here, but I mean at any job that you've worked? Does it help you stay kind of motivated almost?
Yes. Yes, music has always been a part of my life, always.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And for you personally, what's the biggest obstacle you face, and how did you overcome it?
That's a hard one. My biggest obstacle in life has been myself.
You?
Myself, yes. My own decisions have made my life harder at times. But I'm glad for that, because I'm here now. I don't think I would be here now if I didn't have to face and make those wrong decisions back then.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't regret any bit of it.
Every day is a learning experience.
Every day, even for an old guy like me.
And what's the biggest highlight? What's made your year this year?
What's my what?
What's been your biggest highlight?
Oh, my biggest highlight?
Yeah.
I have to say that in general, I think living up here in Pierce is so close to nature. It's a small town, and small towns are very valuable in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Coming from the big city, small towns are very valuable. More women.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us for this podcast. We hope to see you guys next time. Please make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and let us know if you enjoyed watching this episode with Mr. Tchad on it. Maybe we could invite some more staff from the IDYCA, and maybe you guys will enjoy it. So thank you guys so much for joining, and we hope to see you guys next time. Bye!